Think about your last terrible argument. You were absolutely convinced you were fighting for a logical, essential truth that the other person refused to see. Then the calm morning finally came. You realized you spent 2 hours trapped in a stupid loop, circling over the same unimportant things again and again, never talking about the real problem you wanted to solve. You ask yourself, why didn't I realize it at that moment? If you ask a drunk driver if they are drunk, they will firmly say no. They genuinely cannot feel their own impairment. When you get into a heated emotional argument, you are exactly the same. You believe you are fighting for a perfectly logical truth, but you are completely blind to your own state. You assume you just lost your temper, but the real answer is far stranger. Think of your brain as a computer processor. When you are in the middle of a screaming match, your cognitive load is maxed out. Your mental CPU is pinned at 100% utilization. Expecting your brain to run complex self-diagnostics in that state is impossible. Can a burning machine print a report about why it is overheating? You need a much simpler metric. You need a lightweight health check to understand what is happening inside your head. The fundamental difference between logical problem-solving and emotional arguing comes down to one thing. It is all about latency. Does logic simply take too much time? Logic is computationally heavy. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman called this slow, analytical thinking System 2, and it requires time to parse information and formulate a response. Emotion is an optimized survival reflex. It is instantaneous. If your ancient ancestors paused to logically analyze a rustling bush, they became dinner. Has evolution hardwired you to react first and think later? Yes, and this is why you cannot rely on analyzing your own feelings during a fight. Trying to untangle your thoughts while flooded with adrenaline is a trap. Instead, you must look outward at simple, binary behavioral triggers. Are you committing one of 3 fundamental communication errors? The first error is the 0-second response. Are you starting to speak the exact millisecond the other person finishes their sentence? If you have 0 processing time, you are not analyzing their input. You are merely executing a preloaded emotional script. True logic requires a pause to compute. The second error is collision detection. Are you talking over them before they even finish? If you are trying to transmit data while they are still transmitting, the goal is no longer information exchange. It is pure dominance. The third is the new data loop. Are you repeating the exact same point, just with more intensity? If you broadcast the same payload over and over without addressing their counterpoints, you are stuck. Are you in an emotional loop rather than a logical progression? You are now fully equipped to navigate storms. You have specific, actionable, reliable metrics. Do not try to monitor all 3. The easiest way to implement this health check is to pick just one metric. Watch for the 0-second response. It is the most effective because it relies entirely on observing objective time, not untangling your subjective feelings. Can you just listen for the silent pause? If you catch yourself replying instantly, that is your system alert. You are officially in emotional mode. The immediate fix is to force a deliberate 2-second delay before you speak. This agonizing silence allows your slower, analytical brain to finally catch up. You literally buy yourself precious time. You stop wasting energy on non-essential things and break the ancient survival reflex. You are not trying to win a war against your own brain. You are just trying to reach the light switch in the dark before you fall into the emotion trap. Remember the highway driver's strange delusion. When the officer of your own conscience pulls you over, you won't have to blindly guess if you are compromised. Will you finally see your own impairment? If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We break down skills like this, not talent, just trainable skills. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.